Hey everyone, how's it going? Oh, there we go. Been rainy here today. I love the rain. Could stand there and watch it, and even walking through it, I've never had a problem with it. I love the rain. So it's nice and cool here this time of year in Brisbane, especially in the evening. And went for a walk with my daughter the other day, and it's about I think it was about 13 degrees or something like that. Anyway, she's rugged up in a jacket, and she's got her pants, and a jumper underneath the jacket and all that sort of thing. Because Brisbane people don't take cold weather too well. And I'm walking with her down to the shops, and I'm just wearing basically t-shirt and a pair of shorts and my shoes. And she goes, "How do you do that?" I said, "Oh, I'm acclimatising, for when I get over to the UK, I'm going to have to watch the cold. Although, from what I hear, it's pretty warm over there right now, 23, 24 degrees. So that's like a warm winter's day over here, but still a nice degrees. So I hope people over in the UK, if it does get too hot, make sure you hydrate, guys, and keep in the shade, because anything over 25 can be a little dangerous when you're not used to that sort of heat. So please take care. I'd hate to hear of anyone getting a bit of heat stroke and things like that. It's not a nice thing to have. I get it over here every now and then if I've been working out in the yard too much or anything like that. So yeah, not a good thing to have. Make sure you drink plenty of water and stay safe. Also, people in the US as well, obviously. But I think you're probably more used to the heat. Unless you're up near Canada. Canadians, I don't know how warm it gets in Canada during their spring and summer, but I have no idea actually how warm it gets. Maybe someone can tell me what your average temperatures are there. Be interesting to find out, because I know it gets cold there. Alright, we've got some people on. Good to see you all. Let's see, what are we going to go through? Okay, the amazing Terry Phillips has uploaded all the YouTube videos for the live testimonials. Well, most of them. I've still got a couple to send to her. I've got to send via email to her email, and then she'll upload it. There's only a couple there, and I think I'm looking for another 2 or something to be uploaded there. That was for the competition. So I'll put a post up in the morning with the competition winners. If you have made a video testimonial and you're not on that list, please contact me privately and let me know, because I might have missed someone, and that can happen, unfortunately, with the posts the way they go. So many posts, and it's hard to keep track of them. So that was good. Those live testimonials were amazing. Most were done by people who have never done one before, or never really been on video before and spoke their mind. So for that, I give you applause, because it is not an easy thing to do, to go on camera, have a camera looking at you, and for you to speak from your heart. It's very nerve-wracking, and I totally understand what that's like. You may think I'm pretty free and easy here, and a bit of a goofball and stuff like that, but right at the beginning, I was so nervous. My voice is I was so nervous. I wasn't sure what I was doing. It was like when I went over to Perth and had to talk to the people. I've never done anything like that before in my life, and I didn't know how I was going to handle it. Handled it okay. I was nervous, but still, got through it all. It's all about staying on track, which I never do. So, yeah. So, well done for that competition. The new competition was supposed to start tonight, but I've got to, for the type of competition it is, I'm going over Tom's tomorrow, and I've got to do some stuff there, and then I can run the competition. So, no big deal. But I want to make sure I start it with everything in place so everyone understands what has to be done. I hope everyone gets involved. Well, as many people as can get involved in this one will. It's a bit different from, it's not a buy one get one free, and it's not a, early position one. It's a different one. So we like to change it up a little bit every now and then. So what else is going on? I was talking to Tom regarding the co-op. with the funnels, the 3 funnels he's got. We've still got, we had 5.4 thousand clicks, and there's another 1.8 clicks to go, 1.8 thousand clicks to go, another 1,800 clicks to go still. So that's taken a little while to do, which is good. You know, the delivery has been over-delivered. You know, you order a set amount and sometimes they give you more. So that's been going well. I asked him how the, you know, did we get some decent leads from there? So, because when you get the leads and then you can send them emails and warm them up and show them what Bitcoin, the different aspects of Bitcoin Ascension, because Bitcoin Ascension isn't just a matrix, it's so much more, as we all know. So getting to get the full picture of what Bitcoin Ascension is and then inviting them in. We've had quite a lot of people joining. Have you seen Terry Phillips' lists of people? Many of them are from the funnels. So it is converting well. As far as I'm concerned, it's converting well. And many of those people are coming in and they've bought positions, and then they've found the Facebook group. It also helps with the getting started button we have on the front page that takes them through how to upgrade, and then tells them about the Facebook group. So thanks to Clive Anderson for that. That's proved to be very beneficial. And I wish more of the people who are applying though to the group would answer those questions and give me a better idea that they know, because a lot of binary options people join a lot of groups sort of thing to advertise their stuff, and it takes a bit of investigation. You find them, and we've already had a few try and spam us, and we just get rid of them. So don't be alarmed when that sort of thing happens. You can tag me in it if someone's spamming something, and I'll just go in there and I can remove the whole lot. Even if they've spammed every post, I can remove the whole lot. So in a couple of clicks, basically. So that's really, really good. So yeah, so I'll get a more detailed report from Tom tomorrow when I go over his house. There's a few things we've got to do, a bit of designing and a bit of research and things like that. So the big thing, you know, and all that sort of stuff. It's taking a lot of work to do that, but it will get done, which is great. It's great news. So be patient for that, but that's coming very, very soon. I know I keep saying very, very soon. I can't tell you what it is, but you'll love it. So I'm excited about that. Let's see. I've got to get some other things, sort of something I've got to talk about as well. Let's see. So we've done the testimonial one. The new competition I'll start probably tomorrow once I've been to Tom's and back, and then I'll put up a post about it so people know what they have to do, and then I'll talk about it in the live as well. So I'll be doing it tomorrow, putting up a post tomorrow, I dare say. Let's see what else. Doopy doopy doop. Oh yeah, Alton Pusa has got the links from Tom now for the funnels because he's sending his traffic blog to 300,000 sites today or tomorrow because he's been working on it, working very, very hard considering he's only joined us a few days ago. I love that attitude in people. Let's get stuck straight in. Love it. So Tom sent him the links. Finally, Tom, I had to nag you. Forget to do it. Send him the links, so he's got it to backlink back to our group page and also the website, obviously. So that'll help him a bit, and we'll actually capture the leads from there too, and we'll be able to send them emails and warm them up, as the marketers call it, so they understand exactly what we're all about. So that's going to be huge. I can't wait to see what the conversion rate is at. I thought, well, if you only get one person from each site, that's still a lot, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So it's exciting. I never expect anything, you know, but I'm encouraged with what's going on, and when it happens, it's great. But I never build myself up for a big fall like that. If to say no one joined or something like that, never get disheartened with things like that. So you never know until you try. Okay. Let's see what else. So much happening. I'm totally lost. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I'm okay. So yeah, go to the YouTube to see those testimonials. Many of you have seen like Gina Levers. That's got a lot of views already. It was a great testimonial, and Penny and Gary Phillips, and he did a great one, and Kath Foster and Rusty and Richard Clue did one as well. And these are all people who, you know, especially Rusty, big shout out to Rusty. He comes on all the time. He's not sure what he's doing. Well, you know, he's not used to what it, you know, this marketing deal sort of thing. He's a leather worker and all that sort of thing, makes fine leather goods. And he comes in, but he's always on the lives, right? He's, you know, if he can't make it, he gets a replay, and he always makes a comment. And he's done a testimonial, and he's never done something like that before. So big shout out to Rusty. You're a top bloke. You really, really are, because you stick around, sort of thing. You know, there's a lot of people who, you know, watch the lives and things like that, and but there's plenty of people who don't. And then they come to me and they ask me questions, and I'm thinking, well, if you watch the lives, all your questions usually get answered and things like that. So that's all cool. Let's see. I did get a message from Phyllis Baker. Her team are, you know, out there talking to people about it, and they're saying, oh, well, what do you tell a prospect when, like when they say basically, how long does it take, you know, before you can get paid and things like that? Pause for effect. I'm really thirsty tonight. Water, it's good for me apparently. I don't drink Coke anymore, so, well, I haven't for a while anyway. That Coke really builds up on you when you're sitting in front of a computer. Okay, when you're talking to prospects and they say, how long does it take? I mean, I don't answer back with this, but, you know, it's basically how long is a piece of string. The thing is, with a matrix, unlike a mining or investment or something like that, with a matrix, the speed is determined by you. You determine the speed as a collective. So how long does it take? You cannot tell someone how long it takes. If you're telling people, oh, it only takes a couple of weeks, don't worry about it, you're lying to them. But only in a sense, because where I said have a 2-year plan to get through level 6 and things like that, which is, you know, sound thinking, because I've got experience in marketing and I know how programs run and things like that. But even if you told them 2 years to make $500,000, and you know, if you can do that somewhere else, good luck to you. It's not like you can't in your normal job, unless you're like, you know, high up there. But even if it takes 2 years, you know what the difference is with that? When the people go, oh, 2 years? You know how many programs survive 2 years? Not many. Not many at all. Most close down in the first few months, 4 or 5 months. They're gone. They're just not around anymore. I mean, just think back to what you saw advertised over the last few months and how it's not advertised anymore, because it's not there. They're just gone. We won't be gone. We're actually doing things to make sure we're here for a long, long time. And that's very exciting. So when you're talking to prospects and things like that, remind them of that. For one, this program, even if it took a year for you to earn some really good, some decent money, it's still going to be here paying you in that year. Unlike everything else you've jumped into and it's not working. That's why you're still looking. If you had found the perfect program already that was paying you regularly and making really, really good money, you wouldn't keep looking for you know, other programs. So because that one's doing really well. I mean, you'll diversify sometimes and things like that. But if you're on a winning thing, you know, you don't jump into things. So you tell them that, but also their mindset has to be not when do I get paid, when do I get paid. The mindset for people you're talking to, especially with Bitcoin Ascension, isn't so, they shouldn't be saying, you know, when do I get paid? Do I have to recruit? Things like that. Many people, you'll see that in your post, do I have to recruit? Well, with us, you don't have to recruit, and well, you don't have to do anything, you know, it's up to you, but then don't complain if it's not going fast enough. Only everyone working together can make things happen faster. So if I say it takes 2 years to get to level 6 and paid out on level 6, right? Just for an example. That's going where, you know, you get around about 10% of the people actually making sure the business succeeds. Okay? That's with about 10% working, you know, diligently. And we have more than 10%, but say 10%. And it'll still grow. As long as the program is still around and the people are still there, it'll survive. Any program will. If the owners are legit enough to, like, you know, want to keep it going for years on end, and if the people participate, right? Now, if you get past 10%, you get to 20, 30, 40, 50%, half the people actually working in terms of supporting, doing a bit of advertising, juicing, that sort of thing, like I talked about before. That 2 years becomes 1 year or less. You know, so the speed is determined by us. You know, you can't sit there and say it's not going fast enough if you're sitting there doing nothing. You don't have that right, I'm sorry. You know, if you're going to sit there and do absolutely nothing, right, and just watch it and say, well, this isn't going fast enough, and do nothing about it, you really should just be talking to yourself, because I haven't got time to talk to people like that. Wrong mindset. You're not you don't want to succeed. It's as simple as that. You don't want to succeed. Because if you can sit there and do nothing and then complain, you don't want to actually succeed. You just want to complain about not succeeding. Okay? So you're going to have to flip your mindset on that. I'm not naming anyone in particular or anything like that. It's just in general. And it's not just with Bitcoin Ascension. It's in life. You know, really look at yourself. You're all grown-ups. You know, I'm not, but most of you are grown-ups. You know how hard life is. You know how people are always taking things away from you. You know, the government changes rules, the banks change rules, they charge this, they charge that, and all that sort of thing. And you're sick of it, and you're tired of it. The JOB's not all that great. The job's not as secure as it used to be years ago. You know, people come through, razor games come through and just get rid of you. Sorry, we're downsizing. That's it. See you later. You know, you're going to have to put some effort in if you really want to succeed. If you want this matrix to go faster, get involved. The people you've brought in, and if you're helping out especially, the people you've brought in, get them involved. Show them how easy it is. I mean, we've got everything in place for you to only have to do 5-10 minutes a day. Anyone who's not doing that doesn't want to succeed, you know, and just wants to, you know, they're just used to failure. And they'll continue to fail with that attitude. Simple as that. So to Phyllis Baker, and I'm telling you, you tell people Bitcoin Ascension with the matrix system and everything like that, it's defined by how much effort you put in. You put in the effort, we all put in the effort. It moves very, very quickly. We don't put in the effort, it moves very, very slowly. But I'll still be here. When all these other programs are failing, you get in early on any of these programs, you make a bit of quick money. Where are they in a few months' time? They're not there. I'll be here. Bitcoin Ascension will still be here. Simple as that. So you guys determine the speed. I'll make sure the engine keeps running, and you're the guys who are applying the brake and the accelerator. Okay? I'll steer it in the right direction. That's all I can do. I can't make it go any faster than what I'm doing. I run competitions. I've given away half of my accounts. Tom's given away practically half of his accounts. We've given away cash and prizes and things like that. You know, to motivate people to get involved. I do lives every single night. I love doing lives every single night. I love talking to all of you people. You know, we provided a matrix. I'm bringing in some huge stuff. Absolutely massive stuff. Never been done before. Now, if none of this is enough to get you motivated to help us out and do a bit of juicing in terms of commenting on posts and placing an ad every now and then, which is not hard, right? I do not know what it would take for you to want to succeed. Okay? We've been through the trials, right? You know, I've still got things to fix up in the matrix to make sure it runs perfectly and things like that. I've got 3 different programmers for that now, right? I'm doing my bit. Admin are doing their part. You know, the rest is up to you guys. If you want to succeed, here we are. If you don't want to succeed, don't complain. You know, simple as that. Now, Phyllis Baker wasn't complaining. Her team is very, very positive. They just want to know what they want to, what they, you know, what do they tell people who ask them? You know, how long does it take? That's how long it takes. It's up to you guys how long it takes. We all work together. Doesn't take very long at all, right? Doesn't take very long at all. As I said, you could get 1 million people in this year if you put the effort in, right? And we're trying. And we're, you know, it's not like I sit here in my ivory tower watching down and saying, why aren't you guys working? I'm talking to people all the time, helping people all the time. I've received so many beautiful messages from people regarding my lives, the information I give, the effort I put into helping people and stuff like that. I don't do it to big note myself. I'm just telling you, you know, we're admin, me, Tom, we're all there to help. And we're all there to doing everything we can. But you got to decide for yourself if you want to get motivated. I mean, I get 200, 300 views, sometimes up to 400 views on my lives. But we see the ads going out, and we get 20 comments. You know, think guys. You know, if you really, really want to succeed, that's what you're going to have to do. You know, and I'll never be rude to anyone who is sitting there doing nothing and says it's not moving fast enough, because I'll tell you exactly this. You know, the thing is, we're still here. Even if we have our slow weeks, we're still here. I'm not giving up. I'm not going away. I'm actually making it better and better and better and betterer and betterer. Okay? That's what I'm here to do. To make it fantastic. The rest has to come from you guys as well. You know, not one person can by themselves change the world, but together we can. And it's not all like kumbaya lovey-dovey stuff. This is just common sense. Until we help fix the world, even if you've made some money, your life's not going to be that fantastic. You make a bit of quick cash, it fixes a problem right now, but it doesn't solve your life. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to change your lives for the better, ripple it out, changing other people's lives at the same time. So even when you have the money and you're raising your children and things like that, you're raising your children into a better world, and not a world that's getting worse, where you can't let them go out at night, you can't let them walk the streets, you can't even let them play in the front yard during the day. In some places, it's shocking. That's what we want to change. We want to bring more security, education, health, all that sort of thing, so people have a better life. And people can wake up in the morning with a smile on their face instead of getting up in the morning and going, why did I bother getting up? We don't want that anymore, okay? There's a lot of mental health issues. There's all sorts of things we can actually fix, you know, or at least aid in fixing. Okay, you can't just, you know, snap your fingers and have mental health fixed. Obviously, that takes a lot of time and care. But a lot of people live in silence because the help isn't out there everywhere. You know, in the big cities, maybe. But you go out to the outskirts of places and other suburbs and towns and things like that, there's not a lot of support there for them. So they live in silence or in misery. We don't want that anymore. We want people to be happy. We want people to be able to walk down the street and say hello to everyone, and everyone say hello back. And now, it's a big dream, but it can be done. You know why? Because it only takes us people. That's all it takes. Get the attitude that I want to help, I want to get involved. You know, I don't make excuses, procrastinate in any way, saying, I had this, and my budgie had stubbed its toe, and so it's just put me off for the week. I know there's some real reasons why you can't be online sometimes, don't get me wrong. I had a family emergency the other night, okay? It was really serious, okay? So I wasn't on. That happens, you know. People are like Warren Irvine's flying over, I think, to Thailand or something. Katie Vincent's just come back from Bali for a wedding. I know things are happening in your life, okay? But remember, you know, if you're online, you know, especially, if you're online, 5-10 minutes, guys. Everyone can be online 5-10 minutes a day, usually, depending on, you know, even Gina Keefe, you know, goes to all the doctor's appointments, her physio, her medical, you know, results and tests and things like that, but she still catches us alive every day, even if it's a replay. So don't talk yourself out of succeeding. We're here to succeed, right? And we're here to help you in every way, shape or form. So if you're talking to a prospect saying, you come and work with us, you know, it's not like we're asking $1 million every month or something, you know, just for you to join or anything like that. We're saying, come along and join us, make an account, have some fun with us, get involved. You know, listen to the lives, get involved in the competitions. It's fun. Ask anyone who wins, how happy are they? Every single one of them will tell you, I love it, I won. You know, just get involved. Make a decision you want to succeed. We're here to do that. We're still going to be here a year from now. We'll be here 2 years from now. But I can practically guarantee 96-97% of the programs that are coming out and have come out won't be. But we will be. And we'll be much, much bigger. As I said, you guys are the founding members of all this. And you guys are probably going to benefit. The people coming in the first 10,000 people coming in probably going to benefit the most because they'll be here at the right time. Other people will still benefit coming afterwards. But you guys will be here right at the beginning. And you will see it all developing. These people will be coming in saying, oh, you've got all this, and this. Oh, that's great. You guys were here for it when it launched. You were there right at the beginning. Be excited about that. As I said, with everything we're doing and all the things that I do and the admin do and everything like that, doesn't motivate you, I don't know what's wrong with you. I really, really don't. Okay? That's all I can tell. So tell your prospects, come, make an account, get involved with us. Duplicate what we're doing. We're here to help you. We'll hold your hand the whole way, and we'll show you how simple it is. That's all it takes. Don't procrastinate. Dominate. I've said it before. You know, procrastination is the biggest killer of your success. And I'm tired of people not succeeding. I want them to succeed. That's why I made Bitcoin Ascension. But I also want the world to succeed at the same time. Bigger picture, but it still involves us, okay? Because we do have to look after ourselves, okay? But not at the expense of anyone else. We want to be able to benefit everyone else, okay? And I'm not preaching, I'm just answering questions that have been asked of me by members, and I believe all questions should be answered. If I can't answer it in the chat, I said to Phyllis, I might be able to explain it better in the live. So just say, it doesn't matter if it takes a month, doesn't matter if it takes a year, it's up to us. But it's still going to be here in the end anyway. Whether it takes a month, whether it takes a year, we'll still be here. And that's something you should take heart in. That's something you should be excited about. Because every other program you've jumped into, practically, is gone. You know, not living up to its promises and things like that. I never promised quick money to anyone. Right from the beginning, I never promised that. But it can be. Mathematically, it can be. If, say, the 3,000-4,000 members we have get involved, and there's, instead of 50 ads out there, there's 1,000, 2,000 ads out there with people commenting on many of those. I know you're not going to get them all, but on many of those, you know what happens? Everyone joins. Everyone joins. It's just mathematics. People need to see impressions of the company or the fact that we're still here. And they go, oh, it's been there 5 months, over 5 months, and it's still there, and it's still paying. They join because they're sick of everything else failing on them. Okay? But again, it's up to us and how much commitment we put into it. I know I'm saying it over and over again, but I really need you guys to understand what it actually takes. It doesn't take a lot of effort because 3,000 people doing 2 minutes, 3 minutes work a day does more than what 50 people have to do half an hour a day. Okay? It doesn't take much. You know, by the time you boil the jug, you know, to boil the kettle to make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or something like that, you know, you can comment on 20 different ads. We show you how. That's the thing. We don't just tell you to do it. We show you how to do it. We work with you. You know, work in teams. That's a great way of doing it. We've got a juicing group. We've got a chat room. Get involved. It's not hard. You don't have to be chatty all the time or anything like that. Just when you come online, say hello. You know, these are real people just like you, all wanting to succeed just like you. All have, you know, jobs they'd rather not be in, just like you. All have kids or grandkids they're raising and they want them to have a better world, right? Just like you, okay? We're all the same. It doesn't matter where we're from, what religion, what political alliance, what colour our skin in. It doesn't matter. We're all the same. We all want to succeed. We all want a better life. We all want a safer world for our children or people we know who have children, okay? And our grandchildren. That's what we want. So, join us, get involved, have some fun, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to succeed. Simple as that. I can't put it any simpler, and I hope it really gets through to everyone. And what I want to see is you people that are here on the live every night, and I love you guys being on here every night, tag the people you've brought in, people who need to see this sort of thing. They need to understand. We're here to help you succeed, but the only person that can make you succeed is you in the end. But now you've got a whole heap of yous wanting to help succeed. That's why I did one link. You know, I didn't make it self, and I didn't make it greed. I took all that out. I just wanted everyone to succeed, right? So we've got the vehicle, right? You guys have got the gas pedal. It's up to you if you want to press down on it. And I'll always steer it straight. Don't worry about that, guys. And I hope that answers Phyllis's question. Tell them, you know, it can take time, but it's up to us. If we all work together, it doesn't take much time at all. Something that could take a year could take a couple of months. Simple as that. It's that simple. And it will. We'll get there anyway. You know, and then a lot of you people are going to feel very foolish if you sat back and did nothing and go, I really missed an opportunity there. Because even if you make the money, have you really succeeded? No, you haven't. Because you've got to have the right mindset to succeed in life. Not just Bitcoin Ascension, but in life. It's no good giving a person $1 million if they don't want to succeed in life. They're going to lose that $1 million, right? So you have to change that mindset to wanting to succeed. And that way you not only have that $1 million, but you're living good, and that $1 million is growing instead of just gone. Okay? That's what I want for you guys. I want a better life, not just money in your pocket. I want you to have a better life, a safer life. You know? So we only get one shot at life. We're not here a long time. If I said before, we're not here a long time. We get one shot. Let's not blow it. You know, let's not care what other people think of us. It only matters what we think of us. Okay? We're trying to do good. So all these people calling us scam and you're full of it and things like that, it doesn't matter what they think. We know what we're doing is right. So what they think is irrelevant. You don't have to be rude to them. You don't have to get angry at them. You just ignore them and get on with your life. You want a good life. We're here to try to help provide that with you. You know, but with you, not for you. We're not here for you, you know, to do things for you. We're here to do things with you. It's a big, big difference. Okay? All right. I've preached on enough, but it was very, very important that you guys clearly understand Bitcoin Ascension is in no danger at all. It's actually going to go better and better and better very, very soon. And I'm not worried in any way, shape or form. And I'm not going to lead you astray. I haven't so far, and I'm not going to start now. But you needed to hear that because you really need to know how to succeed. And we're all here to help you. Okay? We will embrace each and every single one of you. That's how important you all are. You're all individuals, but you're all just as important as everyone else. Okay? And if other people are hating you out in the real world, you come to us. We won't hate you here. We'll work with you. We care about what happens to you. Okay? You know, Becky White, Kathy Sampson, I go down the list of people we know who have been in trouble, you know, health-wise and things like that, and we care. We put a post up and we get hundreds of comments caring and praying for these people because they're part of our family. Okay? So if you're getting hated everywhere else, yeah, come to us. We'll love having you here. You know, if you want to work with us, we love you regardless. But working with us, you'll have fun as well. It's not a chore to succeed. It's actually very, very easy if you just work together. Okay. Well, I'll leave it at that. I'll put up the post for the people who won in the testimonials, video testimonials. I'll put up a list. If you're not on that list and you did a video testimonial and you might have even sent it to me and I've just lost it with everything else that's going on, that's fine. Don't panic, right? It doesn't mean that thing's not final. If you've done it, it's over. But if you've already done one in that time frame that we had it, that's fine. You're still in. It's all good. And the new competition, I'll put a post up about that, and then I'll talk about it on the live tomorrow as well. I want to put it at a time where the Americans, the Australians, and the UK, the Africans, the Indians can all basically have a good chance to see it, because I think it'll actually move pretty fast. So, because I think you'll like this little competition, and yeah, so that's that. More updates to come. I'll got more updates tomorrow on the actual co-op and the conversion numbers and stuff like that. I'll see when I'm over at Tom's tomorrow. I'll see if I can get him to do a post or something to show you all the leads and things like that and give a little explanation. And we'll keep on in touch with Alton. I'll talk to Alton when he has got it up and running. See if he wants to do some posts in the group page to keep us up to date on what's happening there as well, because that's also very, very exciting. So thank you again, Alton, for that. You're a trooper. There's a man who wants to succeed and will. Simple as that. Okay, that's it from me. I love you all very much. I say it every day because I mean it every day. Okay? But more importantly, you have to start loving yourself. Okay? I can love you forever, you know. But if you don't love yourself, there's no point. You have to love yourself. Okay? I believe in you. Believe in yourself. You're here. You wouldn't be here otherwise. Okay? All right, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. If you need to message me. Put comments in here because I do read the comments. Tag all your friends in here so they can see this live. It's very, very important. And share this around everywhere you want to go. Okay? If you want to share this everywhere, please do, because I think people everywhere should hear this sort of stuff about Bitcoin Ascension especially, but also about what they have to do if they want to succeed. I think it's important. All right, guys. I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.